What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Real Rundown. We are officially in fall season. The weather's turning, trailers are dropping, and some of the biggest shows and movies are about to hit. Instead of going through a long list today, we're going to make things a little bit interesting with a little fall preview draft. I'm your host, Bruno. I'm here with Pedro, Scott, and Paul. Paul's still talking about Superman numbers. And we're going to go right into this draft because there's a lot of stuff coming out. Actually, I'm just rambling. There's not a lot of stuff coming out. Pedro, you and I were just talking like off air. And I feel like it's kind of a weak fall in general, but there's a couple of gems in there. What are you guys thinking, Pedro?
Yeah, I agree. I think the stuff that is coming out is really good. So there's good content. It's just not from what we've looked up on our list, on our worldwide list. It's just not like a ton of stuff. But what is coming out looks good, and some of the stuff looks Oscar season worthy.
Oh, okay. Paul's over there already looking at his list and strategizing and shit. He's got his head down in his printout.
I think, it's sad to see summer blockbuster season end, but this is a nice little taste of what's coming. And spooky season is right on the horizon, which I always love. So
Yep.
I can't wait for that. But I got to say, it feels a little flat, but there are a couple in there that could be big blockbusters. But from now until January, I don't think it's going to be a big year in the movies.
And
TV shows feel pretty bright.
I didn't see a ton of Christmas stuff on here. Scott, what are you looking out? What are you looking for out there?
I'm looking for some future movie classics, and I saw quite a few. But you know what?
Okay.
You're not going to necessarily find too many movies because a lot of these premieres are not announced until closer to when it occurs. So we're not seeing those snippets of all the movies that would be coming out. They build out these lists. So there will be quite a few more movies, I imagine, in the next month or so. That will be November, December releases. They're just trying to figure out where the industry where they will land.
Yeah, I did see a few things that were announced but did not have official trailers or anything like that yet, or release dates that are coming out later this year. Should we get right into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Let's do it.
Okay, so it's going to go like this. Each of us is going to pick 3 titles from the fall's lineup, including movies and streaming shows, build our little roster, and at the end of the season, say January, we're going to check out the Rotten Tomatoes scores, both the critic score and the audience score, and then whoever has the highest score total is going to win. And I think, did we want to do highest critic score winner and also like a highest audience score winner? Because I think that's like a good reading right there. If you can, or maybe we can get both.
Yeah, you could do 2, like the Critics' Choice Award and the audience meter.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let me kick off the randomizer here so we can see who goes first. So we're gonna do snake draft order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, this is tough because you're not picking what you're really looking forward to. You're kind of picking what you think critics and overall audiences will like. So it's a little bit different.
Yeah, most of my picks are stuff that I like. I don't think
that's part of the strategy.
But yeah, that's definitely part of the strategy. Okay, so let me hit the randomizer over here.
Oh, who's gonna get that first pick?
Hold on, this thing just like reset my whole page. And the randomizer, okay, here we go. Pick number 1 is Paul.
Yeah.
Pick number 2 is myself. 3 is Pedro, and 4 is Scott. So Scott, you get the first snake back-to-back picks.
Yes.
I always like going last on snake drafts.
I'll be back in 15 minutes. You figure out your picks.
Oh wait, Scott, do you want to keep track of who picks what?
I can't handle that.
Come on, Scott. You're
Too much pressure.
All right, I'm gonna start it off. Paul, you're first, so if you want to kick us off here.
All right, this is tough because there's a couple ways you can
You
go
got
with
the whole
this.
board to choose from.
Yeah,
That's why I don't like going first.
What do you mean? That's a great reason to go first.
but it's hard because there's a lot of good choices, like especially if you're looking at, and we're using, what are we using for a critic? And we're using Rotten Tomato.
It's going to be Rotten Tomato, both the critic and the audience scores.
All right, I'm gonna go for one that's probably gonna be like a huge fan favorite.
Okay.
It's not my most anticipated, but I am gonna go with. There's two that I really want. Wicked for Good.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm
Wicked for
going
good.
Wicked for Good because I think that's gonna be. We all know the story. This is gonna be the epic conclusion. We're actually gonna see Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, Dorothy, and the Scarecrow, and we're gonna get a nice conclusion. I don't think they can mess this up. I think they're gonna nail
Good
it.
strategy.
So I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Wicked for Good.
That is a good strategy. I didn't see the first one, but how did the first one do on Rotten Tomato? Was it? I assume audience score was off the charts.
I think
It
it
had to
killed,
be.
right? It's one
Yeah,
of
it
those
had to be
movies
like
that
in the
killed.
90s. Let me see. I
One
can't
of
Yeah.
those
remember.
movies that like everyone that watched it like raved about it. So
All right, let's see. Wicked.
part of the strategy.
And who's next? Bruno? Bruno, start thinking about
Yeah.
your pick.
I got my pick.
oh,
pick.
you?
Yeah.
It got 88 and 95. 88. I can't
That's
tell
the
which one's
critic.
which. Yeah, 88 critic, and popcorn meter was 95. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes these things are so decisive.
Okay. And that's the sequel to. That's the
No,
sequel.
no,
To,
no sequel. This is based on the Broadway show.
yeah, but it's the
Oh,
sequel to the movie that came out last year.
It's based
oh,
on
yes.
This
It's-
is based on the 2024 release movie.
Of Wicked, 2024 release of Wicked. But these are both based on, I think essentially they kind of broke it down how intermission hits on the Broadway play. So this is going to be the second part now. Weapons got 94 Rotten Tomato. That's insane. All right, Wicked for Good. That's my first pick.
Okay, my pick. My number one pick is going to be Marty Supreme. It's a movie starring Timothy Chalamet, directed by Josh Safdie, one of the Safdie brothers. These guys are just hot right now. This is an A24 movie. It's Timothy Chalamet, Gwyneth Paltrow, and the homie, what's his name? Mr. Fantastic or Mr. Wonderful. What's this guy's name? Scott, Kevin O'Leary. It's basically a biopic of, I think it's a biopic, a sports adventure comedy. And with that great cast. It's about a ping pong player, starring Timothy Chalamet. I don't know much about it because the trailer kind of gives off these weird vibes of where the story actually goes. But it comes out around Christmas. Has a great soundtrack from what I hear so far. And again, it's Timothy Chalamet in another Oscar-nominated performance with a great director and a great cast around him. So I think that's going to be... It'll probably be a huge critic favorite. I don't know about the fans, but Timothy Chalamet has a huge fan base. So there's certainly potential for a lot of crossover here.
This is an awards darling, I've heard. But it kind of lost me when it went to table tennis. That's his dream.
Yo, I agree.
He ain't got nothing on Forrest Gump. So
I
it's
got
going to be hard
lost.
to see this succeed.
I saw the brief second in the very beginning of the trailer where I saw, why is Kevin O'Leary in this?
Yeah.
It's so, it sort of lost credit. I don't really know what type of an actor he's going to be, how good he's going to be, but I felt the movie like went down 5 steps.
I agree, just because I don't like him personally, but
I don't have an issue.
Sorry?
It's got Penn Jillette. It's got Tyler the Creator. This is a risk. This is a big swing you're taking right now.
It's a big movie, potentially. Yeah. Tyler the Creator in this as well.
Fran Drescher too.
It seems like a niche movie. Like a very
Hold up.
Farm.
Tracy McGrady, T-Mac is in this. T-Mac is in the movie.
I believe it though, because of the Safdie brothers. I believe it.
Yeah.
Is this trying to be like Uncut Gems? Well, we'll see.
That's
they
my
had
pick.
they had KG in Uncut Gems, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Pedro, what you got?
All right. I was confused for a sec. I thought I was last, but that was just me hoping to go last. Yeah, you guys took two big ones off. Two big hits. I'm gonna go with the Coral. The Coral.
Nah.
With Ralph Fiennes. I think I'm using the same strategy as Paul. It's not necessarily a movie I'm running to go see, but
Great endorsement.
it looks solid. The acting looks great. It's a period piece, which people love. Set in the World War II period. And I think this might be Ralph Fiennes' first Oscar, man. Believe it or not, that man has never won an Oscar, and I think this is going to be it.
It's like a period piece about a conductor from Germany that comes to England to conduct the choir somewhere.
Yeah, he trains a choir before they have to go off to World War II.
Why does the choir have to go to World War II? I don't know.
I think I think the choir members are just enlisted or were like drafted and selected to go.
Okay. Yeah, I saw this.
World War One. Sorry.
World War One. My bad, not two. World War One.
You might be right about the critics' pick and the Oscar nomination. I don't know how popular the movie itself is going to be, but
well, it doesn't matter how many millions it makes at the box office. What matters is how good the content is, according to Rotten Tomatoes critics.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
This is a different game we're in right now, gentlemen.
Scott is
You know what I'm saying?
hyper-focused.
It could be a movie that like had a limited indie release, but was like really good, you know?
And that's getting a theater release
Yes.
only in
Yeah.
cinemas. November 7th. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
November 7th.
Coral.
Theaters.
I'll put that down. Pedro, the Coral. All right, Scott, you're up, bud.
I'm very surprised that no one has picked the movie that I have selected.
Oh, you don't know. It might go in the people might be waiting for the second round for it.
Well, I'm going to pick it in the first round. It's The Smashing Machine
Son of a
Good choice.
Damn.
with
That's fine.
Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. Just by the trailer, I think that Emily, it seems like she does an incredible acting job just from the trailer. And I think this is going to be a very big year for Dwayne Johnson playing Mark Kerr, who is a mixed martial arts and UFC champion. And he went through a lot of hair and makeup and prosthetics to every day to play this part, and transformed into a character actor that he's never done before.
It's another Safdie banger, I believe. That's the other Safdie brother. That comes
Ben-
out Friday.
Benny Safdie, yes. October 3rd is the really this week.
Yeah.
I actually got tickets to go see it Thursday.
And you didn't pick it.
No, it was going to be my second pick. That was my second
Okay.
pick. This is crazy because these guys back MMA, like you're gonna see Pride fights in here. Like they went to extreme lengths to replicate like back rooms. These guys went through such hardships and they didn't get paid a lot, and they paved the way for UFC and mixed martial art fighters now to get what they get. And this guy, Mark Kerr, went through a hell of a struggle in his personal life getting to this point. So great pick, Scott. You sound a little congested too. Are you got a little cold or you all right?
No, it's part of the strategy.
Oh, damn. My man's playing chess. Over here playing Connect 4. He's playing chess over here, faking a cold for sympathy votes. All right, I see it.
Connect 4.
What's your back-to-back?
That was, I just want to add that the Smashing Machine was also on my list. So
I slept on that because I
And,
think it's because it's coming up so soon. I
yeah,
overlooked it.
yeah, and a lot of like early people that have written about it early are saying it's Oscar buzzworthy role for Dwayne.
The Rock.
Yeah.
So Ralph Fiennes has been trying for like 40 years, and who knows, man? The Rock might take it from him. It definitely won't be Timothy Chalamet 2 years in a row with Marty Supreme.
He lost it last year. He didn't win it.
He did it?
Oh, Adrian Brody won it for The Brutalist.
Oh yeah.
You sure that was the Oscars and not like BAFTA or something?
That was the Oscars, yeah.
Okay. I was confused. I thought he won it for some reason.
He won the Golden Globe.
That's probably what I'm confused.
All right, Scott.
Scott doesn't even need to say
Scott.
it. I know what Scott's next pick is going to be. Anaconda.
Yeah.
Close.
Well,
What I was going to say is that the relevance of the Oscars, and I'm one that loves award shows, is that I didn't even remember the Brutalist was so acclaimed, and I watched the whole award show to the very end. But when was the last time you heard about the Brutalist? I think that's the first time I've heard about it since I watched the Academy Awards or any videos recapping it.
Yeah, that's true. It is an excellent movie, though. All right, Scott,
Yes.
let's go on with the pick, man. Keep it moving.
Oh, I'm moving it. Here we go. I picked a House of Dynamite. Ooh. When a single unattributed missile is launched at the United States, a race begins to determine who is responsible and how to respond.
That's a great pick. That's
Oh,
on my
man,
list
that-
as well.
That was one of my favorite trailers I saw, and I completely forgot to add it to my list, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways because
With Idris Elba, Anthony Ramos,
don't forget, directed by Catherine Bigelow. It's
Tracy
been a while
Letts
since
is in
I've
it.
seen her.
Jason Clark. Yeah. I actually wasn't going to pick this one, but I figured, you know what? The story seems interesting and relatable of what we would be thinking about. And I figured, why not?
now these are one of the limited releases on Netflix where they're going to release it on select theaters.
Yeah.
To have it out there for consideration, and then it's going to jump right onto the streaming.
It currently has a release date of October 24th.
Yeah, this is a political thriller. Yeah, to your point, Pedro. Directed by Catherine Bigelow, who did The Hurt Locker. She did Zero Dark 30. She does these great war movies, espionage movies. This is another one. I'm trying to see if I can find the premise. Yeah. So at the White House, the U.S. government officials scramble to deal with an incoming nuclear missile by a foreign power at the city of Chicago. So
Sneaky guy. This wasn't on the list this morning when I printed it out.
I saw it at some point when I was making mine. Somebody added it.
Sneaky guy, that quick
hold
ad,
on.
huh?
Hold on.
Yeah, you play chess.
No, you asked me to make additions and to add my pick, what I would want to include, and I did. There was no deadline.
Yeah, I was only disappointed when I saw this was a Netflix movie because this is definitely something you want to see in theaters. I think it just has that gravitas to it. And then when I saw Netflix, I was like, oh, I don't know.
I'm sure you'll be able to eventually if it gets so much receptions.
No,
Well,
it
you
has
never
a
know.
theater release. It has a theater release. It's
might be
I
in
limited.
theater
also
next
think
year.
this is a trend with a lot of the trailers we saw that are on the list is a lot of these like really good movies are actually coming out on like Netflix and streaming platforms. So
Yeah.
I think it might be one of those big years in terms of awards for the streaming services, streaming studios.
Good pick, Scott. Pedro.
So I'm gonna go with Tron Ares as my second pick. My first pick was it's more of a sleeper movie. I feel like I needed something big, some like sort of Disney thing that's gonna reach massive audiences. And
I would consider Tron a sleeper movie for me.
Tell us why you picked Tron Ares, coming out October 10th.
yeah, coming out soon. Like I said, I feel like one of my picks needs to be like one of these movies that just has a wide reach. The Tron that came out a few years ago, I thought was great. I thought everyone liked it. It like had some groundbreaking visuals at the time.
Didn't it
Um,
bomb?
I don't think it
mean,
did well. I don't think it did well. It got 170 million. Didn't do very well.
Yeah,
But
it bombed.
I-
I don't know if it bombed, but it was really.
I feel
The
like I
reviews
needed
were
I feel like I needed a big release on this, and I think the people that are gonna go see this, like, it sounds like none of you guys would be interested in seeing this, but I think it's one of those movies that the people that go to see this are gonna like it because they know what they're going for. So
Let me tell you something, Pedro. It's a big gamble, my friend. It's a big gamble right here. It's either going to be like a 52 on Rotten Tomatoes or like a 94. It's a big gamble, I think.
but it's all
This-
good because I still got one or two more picks. So
This might be one of those like 94 audience, 62 critic. And it stars Jared Leto, who's like some of his movies are so crazy good and others are just so horrible. Yo, this is a big gamble. I love this pick because it's like such a wild swing.
it might be the one that wins you the
Yeah.
competition or the one that loses the competition for you. And I like doing that. Like I take part I play like all sort of fantasy sports, and I always have one pick in all my fantasy drafts where it's like a rookie or someone that's unproven that you don't know if they're gonna, they may make or break your season. So
Scott's on the phone. He's getting advice right now.
This man is playing chess, man. I'm telling you.
Don't worry,
against the
this phone
rules.
call has nothing to do with this this draft. I
uh,
guarantee
He
you.
wants to
that-
be a millionaire. He's
that's
using
against
his
the
phone
rules.
call. He's using his one phone call.
Damn, he's calling the academy, man.
Talking to the bookie right now. All right. All right, moving on. My pick. My pick is The Running Man,
Oh, whoa.
starring Glenn Powell. I've been hyped for this movie since I've seen the trailer, and it might be one of those picks like Tron Ares where maybe it's just a train wreck.
It's exactly what we just described, man.
But this one, it's directed by Edgar Wright, I trust that guy. He makes awesome movies. He makes really dope
Who is that
movies.
guy?
You know that guy. He did Scott Pilgrim. He did Ant-Man, Baby Driver.
Oh
guy makes-
shit, that guy's great.
Yeah, he's great. It stars Glenn Powell, Josh Brolin, and Coleman Domingo. Michael Cera's in this. William H. Macy is in this. So the cast is really good. And this is a remake. It's also based on a Stephen King novel, but it's a remake of a movie that I loved as a kid, which is the Arnold Schwarzenegger version of this movie from the 80s. It's basically about, again, like dystopian world. We're getting a lot of movies about dystopian worlds. Game show called The Running Man pits contestants against a team of hunters whose job is to track them down and kill them. Anyone that survives 30 days wins a prize of $1 billion. So, but the trailer looks action-packed. Some of the shots, Edgar Wright is known for like super stylistic directing with his angles and shot variety. And I think he's just gonna, knock this out of the park. I think it's gonna be a fan favorite. I don't know how well it's gonna do critically. It's definitely not gonna win any awards or anything like that. But I think if you buy tickets to see this thing in IMAX, you're gonna have a blast. So my pick, Running Man from Paramount Pictures. Paul looks mad.
Wow. That's a big swing. And I think it's going to be a miss. Whenever you're going against a movie that's already been out, you already have big shoes to fill. And The Running Man came out a long time ago with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And that movie was like loved or hated or whatever. and it's based originally off the book. I think Stephen King, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to have the critic, weight to pull it through.
I picked
And
with my heart, Paul.
you picked with your heart? Oh, well, if I was picking my heart, I would pick some other ones on here. I'm going for
Anaconda.
the win. Yeah. I think honestly, if I was picking with my heart, I wouldn't have picked Wicked for Good right away because it's like an okay movie, but not something I'm looking forward to. I would
Yeah.
probably gone with The Smashing Machine because that's like the next movie that I'm really looking forward to.
Well, you're up, so you can tell us.
All right. Again, my strategy is going with like what I hear on The Wire that did well, and that's like a candidate for nominations. Scott already, like, I see him. He's tanking your movie. Like I saw him mouth the words "Running Man." Shit. So I don't know. All right.
I'll speak for myself.
My pick is going to be Sentimental Value.
That's the name of the movie?
Yep, Sentimental Value.
Is that the father-daughter?
Yeah, he has.
thing?
He was an old director. He had 2 daughters, both actresses, and he comes back into their lives and offers one of them a role. This is one of those artsy fartsy movies that are going to have critics going gaga, and
I don't know.
and the audience that does see it and actually take time to comment on it. It's not like these Marvel tards or these DC tards that are just going on there and hating each
It's
other.
offending our audience.
This is like the actual, like, if they're going to go on and write about it, it's because they're looking forward to this movie and they're not going to be disappointed. So I think this is going to be a home run. Sentimental Value. That's my pick.
I got a hot take on this pick.
Oh, really?
I think this could be the Tron / Running Man of the prestige category.
Wow.
Critics are like, this looks like a prestige
I like that
Oscar
analogy.
movie, and it just falls flat.
I like that analogy.
All right.
I don't know. I saw the trailer and I turned it off like halfway in. I was like, okay, I get it. Not
Yeah,
that I get it, but I was just like, I get it that this is not for me.
Again, this is definitely not for me. This is an artsy fartsy pick. I'm picking for the win.
I started
It's like
watching
eating
it.
my vegetables.
I know it popped up on the list and I went to watch the trailer and for some reason I don't remember it. And I think I didn't finish the trailer because I didn't think much of it. I thought it was like, so yeah, it's a big swing right there too, man.
It's with the homie Skarsgård though.
Yeah, Skarsgård and
Yeah.
Ellie Fanning.
Yeah, it's a great cast.
Both pretty good. So I don't
You
know.
know
We'll
what?
see.
I think that's what threw me off about that movie is I don't think either of the Fanning sisters have ever been in a good movie that I can remember.
Wow, I gotta disagree because I'm a big Fanning Sisters fan.
I don't hate them. I personally like the movies they've been in, but I don't think they've been in anything like
What about The Watchers,
that's been
dog?
considered great. The Watchers? Which one's that?
Yeah,
one?
that's the one where like they're in a house and like there's like 3 people outside watching them through the 2-way glass.
Oh, the Netflix miniseries?
No, that was not Netflix.
No, this is
not
that
that.
movie.
That wasn't Fanning.
Wasn't it?
No, The Watchers
know.
was. You're right.
can't-
It was a Fanning.
I mean,
pretty
does
sure.
this prove my point? We can't think of a movie they were in. That's good.
Yeah,
That was the one
that was Dakota Fanning. She was in that.
I was
right?
hoping it was like Fallen Angels, but it ended up being fairies.
Yeah, it was about fairies.
I don't
Yeah,
even know.
called The
I
Watchers.
don't think I watched that. Is that a?
She's
M.
also
Night
in
Shyamalan?
Equalizer 3. You know why she's always going to be in my heart? Because she was the little girl from Man on Fire with Denzel Washington.
Oh,
Yeah, it's one of your favorite movies, but
That's why I root for that whole family.
yeah, no, that's I think that's why it didn't make my list because that's part of the strategy I'm using. Like, if these actors haven't been proven to be in something great, and who's to say it's going to change with this? But who knows? Big swing, it could happen.
It's a big
What do
swing.
you think about Sentimental Value, Scott?
I think Sentimental Value is very important.
Who added that to the list?
Sounds like a Scott edition.
Sentimental Value. Oh, I thought you meant like
You didn't add
the-
that?
I guess Paul added that.
Hold on.
That might have been my sneaky slide in.
Little
Hold on.
sneaky.
Oh, okay. All
Sneaky,
right.
sneaky.
Sentiment
That
of
Very
value.
nice.
was a
How
Scott
much?
thing.
How much?
No, I don't think I added that.
Okay,
No.
Paul, you're back up.
Man, I don't like making these picks.
This is your last pick, by the way.
Oh, you got a list, man. What
I
are you
know,
so
but, like,
excited about? You just stick with your list, man.
Because, like, am I even gonna watch Sentimental Value? Probably not. And I'm
It's a
here. It's like
final pick
it
now.
tastes weird coming out of my mouth saying it.
Part of a fantasy draft is you got to stick with your list, man.
Yeah. All right.
And your backups.
My last pick again, Begonia. I think that's
Oh,
going
I
to be
forgot
another one.
about that.
That one I'm probably going to watch myself.
That comes
What
out
movie
next
is that?
week, right?
Begonia.
Oh yeah,
Am I
yeah,
saying it right?
Oh, that comes
Yeah.
out end of this week, doesn't it?
yeah.
October
Begonia,
4th?
October 4th, I think. Yeah,
That's big, man. That's big. That's big. I mean, it's their follow-up movie after Poor Little Things, right?
they did another one after that was a little bit more low key. So this is
This is the big follow-up.
the bigger follow up. Yeah, that's I thought about that one, but I was nervous about picking that, to be honest, just because.
It has an interesting premise that these two guys are like conspiracy theorists and they think that she's like an alien. So they kidnap her and like,
I love the
Um,
plot, man. I love the plot.
yeah. So I kind of want to see this movie. This and Wicked, I'll probably definitely see without a doubt. But the other one I
It's
probably
going to
won't.
be for a certain audience, definitely.
What scared me away from that movie is that I have not heard anything about it, and it's coming out in like less than a week. So I'm like, it's a little too quiet.
I've
But
seen
I am gonna
commercials on TV and stuff for it, but it's when have any of this guy's movies ever been like mainstream, So
My dream draft is basically what I got, except I would have probably skipped out on Begonia and gone with the Smashing Machine. I think that would have been my top 3 picks. But well done, Scott. Well played.
Okay, for my final pick, I don't think anyone has picked a TV series yet. So I'm going to go and pick Pluribus on Apple TV.
Oh, yep.
That's the next. It's getting a lot of hype because it's the new project from Vince Gilligan from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It stars Rhea Seehorn, who's she's a character from Better Call Saul. And not much is known about it. It's set in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It follows an author who seems to be the only person immune to a new virus that turns its sufferers perpetually content and optimistic. So it's like a weird world kind of thing. Beyond that, not much is known. They put out a couple of teasers on it that are kind of ambiguous. Don't really say much about the world other than things are a little strange. It's on Apple TV Plus, comes out November 7th. 9-episode first season. And I don't know, anytime like a creator makes something awesome 2 shows back to back, I'm always excited when they pivot and create something new. And I think this is I'm confident it's gonna be pretty good.
That was a good one. I liked it's very not very giving, the trailer. Not like very revealing. But
At
Vince
all.
Gilligan, you can't like really go wrong with it. That's a good pick, TV. It's hard to like stray away from the movies. We've been hitting movies. And TV
That was
shows I
on
think
my
could be
list.
very decisive. But that was on my list, yeah, definitely too.
That was on my list, and also the TV shows is such slim pickings, and
Yeah.
with TV shows, anything is hit or miss, because even though it sounds like it might be good and everyone thinks it's going to be good, Aliens, for example, Alien Earth,
You never know.
you're not going to please everyone with a
TV shows.
show. But
That would have
out
been
of
a good
all the
bonus
TV
round.
shows, it was slim pickings. Out of all the TV shows, that's the one I was going to go with. Like, that's the one that seems the safest, the top safest out of all of them.
Yeah, all the other good shows have come out already, like Black Rabbit, Task, The Lowdown. Those I'm familiar with. But yeah, Pedro, last pick.
Yo, my last pick, Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good pick.
I'm pretty
Alright.
sure y'all forgot about that one.
I did.
And I
I
did too, actually.
Just saw the trailer.
I did too. It wasn't even on my list, and it wasn't one of my picks, but I was going back and looking at the full list. And I forgot that was there, and I forgot I saw the trailer, and I forgot it looked amazing, and directed by Scott Cooper.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Jeremy Allen White is one of those actors that's just on fire right now.
Yep.
A lot of guest appearances and like supporting actors in this. Man, I think it's gonna be a smash, man. I think it's gonna be a smash hit.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm a little Edgar Allan, what's his name?
Jeremy Allen White.
It's gonna hinge on his performance, I think, if he can carry it. Like Scott
He looks the
Cooper.
part. He definitely looks the part, and that's what's convincing me.
Did they drop a
also,
trailer
like-
for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, everyone loves Bruce Springsteen, so I can't see people hating a movie about this guy. And also, if you're a fan of his music, you're gonna watch the movie and you're probably gonna like it, and that's gonna equal good ratings on Rotten Tomato.
Yeah, and Scott Cooper has an excellent track record as a director.
Yeah, proven director, actor that's hot at the moment, proven supporting cast. And that could have been my first pick, actually, now that I think about it.
And that's going to be another one of those award chasers, for sure. For sure. Okay.
Scott with the last pick. This is the Mr. Irrelevant pick typically, It's the one that you pick and then it ends up winning you the whole league.
That's why he was on the phone with the agent for 20 minutes. Now, what do you say, Scott?
What are you talking about? Agent.
He's blinking Morse code right now. See? Oh, shoot. He said, you are all going down. Damn.
What are you talking about?
Attacking us in Morse code, man. That's a different level.
Well, I've been watching. Well, the show I'm going to pick actually has multiple seasons, so I'm not quite sure if that counts.
Well,
It
that's
doesn't
all.
have to be a show, Scott. We don't have a mandatory show category. You could choose show or movie. Just
I
putting
don't
it
even
out.
know what Scott's going with.
But hold on, before you go. So because it has 4 seasons already, those seasons are already rated. So does Rotten Tomato rate single seasons?
Yeah.
It does? Okay.
Well,
So
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it does.
because I just don't want to be like, I know what you're going with, I think, unless you're pulling out Slow Horses season 5.
No, I'm not doing that.
So I think
wait.
good.
Might be a problem here.
Well, the thing is, the show that I'm talking about is currently premiering. They're premiering episodes week to week. So the series, the new season hasn't aired completely yet.
So it's out already,
Not completely.
but it's out. I can
You're
go watch
throwing
it.
me off.
You can watch. You
You
can watch 1 or 2 episodes of the new season already.
Wait,
Okay.
then it must be rated already on Rotten Tomatoes then.
Yeah. You can't pick a show that's already getting reviews.
Yeah.
You didn't say that. Well, how do you pick a show that can it be based on a show that's within a current season?
I think the list has the stuff that came out in September already separate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it kind of there's like a space between the September releases, the stuff that's already. I didn't even look at that stuff.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Let's go with something that has not been released yet. Even if it's a new season of a current show, I think that's fine. But
Yeah.
not if
No,
the show's
let him choose it. You're talking about something that just came out today, right? The 30th.
It has the episodes are currently premiering week by week
Yeah,
But
but it
when,
just
when did
started
the first
today, right?
episode premiere?
of the series.
Yeah.
Well, of the new season, yeah.
Like last week.
Oh, so it might have ratings already.
if it definitely has ratings already, so no, we can't do that. If it's already rated,
I
no.
would say let him have it, man. I would say let him have it because if the rest of the season bombs, then it's gonna get bad ratings. So
So you have to tell us what the
one
ratings
episode
are.
doesn't mean anything, and I refer back to Aliens Earth. The pilot was amazing. The rest of the season was
Because these
I-
ratings. Now remember, these are based on ratings that we're doing in January. So even if you can see what the rating is now, it can change. It's like the stock market. You could pick a stock, you don't know what it's going to be at in January.
Yeah. Now I know what that phone call was about. Okay.
No, no, trust me, that phone call was not about this.
He wasn't talking to his
RT.
bookie. He was talking to his lawyer.
I was not talking to my bookie, okay?
Or the guy
I don't
on
even
Tomato.
have a bookie.
Yo, RT, is this rated yet? All right. What is it? 90s? High 90s? Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. All right, cool. Peace.
All
Hey
right,
guys,
Scott.
I got my pick. I got my pick.
All right, Scott. That's
Okay.
fine. Do you
All right.
pick?
All right, here we go. I pick Tulsa King
Tulsa King.
King?
with Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, I was not
I-
expecting Tulsa King.
I was not.
that wasn't
expecting
even on
that.
the list, so that's out of left field. But I will say
Yeah,
I
that's-
did see season one. Season one was really good. I haven't kept up with the show, and I know they're on season 3 now, I believe. So
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna go with Stranger Things.
No. I
That's
don't
what
have.
I thought at first too.
I didn't have time for that one, but that's why I kept you going to see if you would be able to figure it out. I was actually going to pick Springsteen, not necessarily because I'm excited to see it. I just thought that movie would be put in that position of being well received.
Right now, Tulsa King is at 86 Rotten Tomato.
What about season 3? Is that on there?
Yeah, that's season 3. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, Scott. Yeah, you're good with this one, Scott.
What?
The critic meter's 86. The popcorn meter's 59%. Yep. I don't know who you're talking to on the phone to give you some shitty information. Your chess game just went to
I don't care. I don't really care about
no, man. You just
You know what? Maybe. Well, here's a question.
Okay, you got to go with your heart. That's
Hold-
what
hold
on.
I did the same
Let
thing.
me let me ask this question. I asked the same thing about people who buy things on Amazon. When was the last time you went on Rotten Tomatoes and you put in a review for something that you watched?
I don't do that.
Exactly. So
good point. Good
the
point.
ones that are overly excited about something, they're the ones that go on, because I don't remember the last time someone did their own review, but this is the fun part about it, because who knows what the people who have time to put reviews are going to say.
well, I think that resounding 59% on the on the popcorn
just-
meter.
So I
People
just
going on
looked-
this shit on it.
so just out of curiosity, I just looked up Alien Earth on Rotten Tomatoes, and this fucking show has a 93% tomato meter and a 66% popcorn meter.
That's why I'm saying it's so decisive. That's why we had to pick, like, what are we going with? Are we going with the critics?
But I'm
we
just
going
saying,
with
like,
the
that's
fans?
like that's insane. That like 93%, like you would think
Oh.
it's like a classic, you know?
You see it all the
But like
time,
you
man.
see, but we all saw the, or most of us saw the show, and we agreed it wasn't all that. And the popcorn meter's at 66.
That's why you can't go by Rotten Tomato, because I mean, well, we're doing it for this exercise, right? For this draft. But
Yeah.
like Rotten Tomato, like sometimes there's critics that are shills for like studios. Then sometimes with the popcorn meter, the fans, it's just people who are like haters and they come in and they shit on something, or like you just can't go by it, you know, like it's so hard. I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes. But Scott, you surprised me, man. Damn,
I just want to bring attention that because Pedro just said all that, I'm now singing the All That theme song in my head. Just want to make sure everyone's caught up to speed and singing in their head as well. You may resume.
I thought you were playing chess, but you just
But
played
that's the-
Uno and
that's
you
the
got the
beauty
reverse
about-
card.
Us choosing things that haven't come out yet. You know, if Alien Earth, if that show hadn't released yet, and it was on our list, any one of us would have picked it based on the trailer and the like previews to it. And
Well, you'd still be sitting pretty.
I would have
critic
chosen
score
it.
is
That would have
90.
probably been like my top choice. And then,
Yeah, but it's
I would have
pretty
watched
strong.
it and I would have not liked it the way I didn't like it, but I still would have. It still would have been a great pick for this draft. Because it
Yeah.
got 93%.
You've been sitting pretty right now. That's not bad.
Yeah, and I think, Scott, your pick is going to be interesting because week to week you can kind of see that gauge go up and down because it's sort of releasing as, it's already out.
And
So
again, it's
follow it.
based on the people that watch it. It's not based on our opinion. Like, we can judge something we don't watch all the time, but the people I know that have watched that show like really like it and are really into it.
Unfortunately, law of weighted average, though, the popcorn meter
mean,
already got
apparently
like
not.
60 people. So it might not sway that much. You're going to need a big swing to get it up. Now, the tomato meter can take a swing because it's only got 7 reviews. So it can throw the average up a little bit more. But with the popcorn meter, it's going to be hard to move that dial. You're not going to move much now because you're at 60 already.
Yeah,
Weighted average, you're like,
you got 8 episodes to turn this ship around. That's why this is going to be cool because now we know like where your starting point is because we already know what the ratings are, and it'll be cool to track this thing in real time, week to week, see how it changes, if at all.
I think we should ask people to put in their comments of what their picks are.
Yeah, if we missed anything, which I'm sure we did, but I feel like there wasn't a ton to pick from. So just to recap, let me just recap everybody's picks.
There's still a lot of I'm gonna say big picks on the board.
Yeah,
a lot of interesting picks. I don't know, man. I feel like we could use another round, but
real quick, I was gonna say, Bruno, once you're once you're done recapping, I was gonna say let's just do a quick roundtable of what would have been your pick if you weren't worried about like critic score. Like, what are you most looking forward to between now and December on this whole list? What are you looking forward to?
I know you want to clear up your reputation for the record after. So just to recap, Paul, you got Wicked for Good, Sentimental Value, and Begonia. I picked Marty Supreme, The Running Man, and Pluribus. Pedro has The Coral, Tron Ares, and the Springsteen movie. And Scott has The Smashing Machine, A House of Dynamite, and Tulsa King. So there were, tons of other stuff that we could have picked from. Paul, I'm surprised you didn't pick The Astronaut. I thought that was going to be your go-to pick.
I did like the trailer, but again, that's one of those things where it's like it's hard because you're not going to pick with your heart. Like, I'm not picking what I want to see necessarily. Like, I am going to see a couple of these movies, but I'm picking more of like what I think the critics are going to like. More like.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean The Astronaut. I meant, what is that sci-fi movie?
I've got The Astronaut on my sneaky picks. I've got like a category called sneaky picks that are like make or breaks. And that's one of them, like my wild card picks. That's one of them. That would have been one of them.
The Astronaut? I thought I confused The Astronaut with another movie. That's why I didn't even watch the trailer until right now. What movie was I thinking about? And I'm surprised nobody picked Mr. Scorsese.
Oh, you're talking about Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't come out till next year.
Yeah, that's not coming out. Oh, I would have definitely, regardless, I would have picked that one. I'm really looking forward to that.
Nobody picked the Scorsese documentary that's coming out on Apple.
Yeah, I added that, but I think that's going to be pretty niche. I don't think people are necessarily going to run to watch that. And it's also on
it's
Apple
not enough
TV
picks,
Plus.
Is what I was saying. Like, if there were more picks and more rounds, you'd get down to like the nitty gritty, and you'd have to like scrape for some of these, But
thinning out. I think really we could go on for like another 2-3 rounds and still have some good meat on the bones.
What are you guys actually looking forward to?
You actually said that you said we couldn't pick something that I was interested in. I wanted to pick The Rip, but you said that we couldn't pick anything that
doesn't come out till January.
In January 2026. So that threw me off right away.
What was The Rip? I don't think I saw the trailer.
I'm looking forward to that too. That's Matt Damon and Ben Affleck teaming up again.
It's like a crime drama.
Yeah,
that does look really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scott, you would pick that.
I'm looking forward to the It series premiering in the next couple weeks on HBO.
Okay.
Dairy Town or whatever it's called.
Welcome to Dairy.
But I was scared to choose that because, again, it's a hit or miss. Although the two It movies that came out in recent years were great, everyone liked them, they were successful, and I think this is going to follow in its footsteps. And I think the demand, it's been so long since the last movie came out that the demand is there. And I don't see HBO dropping the ball on this one. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm skeptical on that series. I'm not really looking for, I will 100% check it out, but I don't think it's going to be good. But if it is, I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I'm surprised nobody said Predator Badlands.
Divisive, bro. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Again, that's another Fanning sister, isn't it? That
It's the same one.
it's like, has
Is
she
it?
ever been in anything great?
Yeah. Ellie Fanning.
The have you ever been in anything good category?
I think you're pooping on this girl, man. I think she was on a lot of. Let me see her list.
You would have named it already. We got 4 people here, and nobody can name one good movie other than Bruno, and nobody remembers what movie that was.
We covered it on the podcast. The Watchers.
She was in Maleficent. She was in Super 8.
She must have been real young.
Complete Unknown. She was in. You guys like that movie?
She was great in that.
Yeah, she was in a couple good things. She was in The Great, another period piece.
There hasn't been, nobody chose Predators Battleland because there hasn't been a good Predators movie in forever.
Oh,
So,
I disagree. That Prey movie was amazing. That Prey movie was really good.
It
yeah,
came
that
out
was
during
good.
the
I
pandemic.
take that back. Yep. That was
And-
good. But that was
and-
kind of like not like, you know,
The animated one too was really
it was
good.
kind of like in the Predator universe. It wasn't like a Predator movie. You know,
Yeah, I mean
This
but
is
it is.
this is like
I mean-
a Predator is in it. You know?
And the animated one, the anthology one, was really dope too. Oh, well, I guess they tied it all in together. So not really anthology, but it was really dope. The animated one. They're making a turnaround, man. And like, I think this alien was supposed to be like, and she is actually a droid. She's one of these Wayland.
Yeah, that was like a hidden egg in the trailer.
But that one's a good one.
Nobody picked the Victoria Beckham documentary. What's going on, guys?
What?
Come on.
Don't you want to
What?
know what happened? How it all started?
I know how it started.
Spice Girls.
It all started when people's lives started getting spiced up with the Spice Girls.
Yo, The Last Frontier on Apple TV it's basically Con Air, but a series.
Yes,
Where-
I'm looking forward to that.
Isn't that was on my list too?
I'm looking forward to that, and Apple has some good stuff coming out. I didn't choose any of them, but that and a couple other movies they're dropping, Apple TV's like the one to have right now. I know we all made fun of. I know you guys were making fun of Anaconda,
That looks all right. That might be a banger.
but that movie's got Paul Rudd. It's got Jack Black.
Jack Black.
It's got like another '90s actor.
Did you hear what the
Yeah, the
basis
guy-
of the story
The
is?
story is great. They're trying
Yeah.
to remake, and it gets meta. They're trying to remake the Anaconda movie, and then something goes wrong, and they actually gotta go hunt for a snake. The trailer looked funny. I think that's gonna be. I think in terms of big swings and like make or break and all that, that would have been a good choice for someone to pick.
Comedies
Yeah.
are hard. Comedies are really hard. Like Naked Gun nailed it. But comedies are hard, so that's a tough pick. But I am looking forward to that. Well, spooky season's coming up. Monster, the Ed Gein story, that looks really good with Charlie Hunnam.
Dude, I'm
looks
disturbed by
incredible.
that trailer. Like
That looks really good. I just didn't want to pick a show, but
that trailer scared me, man.
Is that
if
a
I was going to
series?
pick a show, that would have been mine.
Oh, that's a series.
I think so. Yeah. The first episode is coming out October 3rd, so it's going to be a series on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know if I could watch that, man. Like,
That's going to be good.
it's
Why?
scary, man.
Oh,
It's
scary.
just scary, man, to me.
Ooh, spooky season, baby! It's coming up. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a real good one.
What about Black Phone 2?
That's another.
That's
Yeah.
really scary.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
let's-
see. Like, hopefully they didn't like just take a cool idea and have to like extend it into a full movie. You know, sometimes they do that, especially for a sequel. But so far, it looks pretty good. My two guilty pleasures that I would have picked if it wasn't for like critic score and all that is Five Nights at Freddy 2. I'm a fan of that, and Mortal Kombat 2. I'm kind of looking
Yeah.
forward to those two coming out. But I definitely will be watching Monster at Gein's story. Um, I'm really looking forward to it. Gein was a nightmare, man. And to see Charlie Hunnam like portray him, I'm dying to
Yeah.
see how he does it because he's a good actor. And how he portrays him, I'm looking forward to this.
That comes out Friday, I think, too.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe we can talk about that in the next show. That looks really freaking good. All right. Anything else before we wrap things up?
Just something very important. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, let us know what you would have picked.
All right, guys. We'll leave it there, and we'll see you next week. Peace.